Last year, the COVID-19 pandemic brought the whole world to a halt, disrupting the school strike movement and forcing most of us online. And while 2021 has mostly felt like an even worse sequel of 2020, the climate crisis isn't waiting around for anyone. And neither are we. From national strikes to fossil fuel fiestas, School Strike for Climate has had a massive impact this year on our politicians and finance sector. As 2021 finally comes to a close, it's time to take a look at all the wonderful things we did this year.
On the first global strike day of the year, March 19, we saw small strikes happening across the country in locations including Warrong, Sydney, Naarm, Melbourne and Tantanya, Adelaide, demanding no more empty promises from our politicians.
Then on May 21, we saw the largest national strike since the beginning of the pandemic, with over 50,000 people showing up in 50 plus locations across the continent, demanding that the Morrison government fund our future, not gas, in their COVID recovery plan.
Not long after the national strike, Class Action for Climate had a success in their case against the government, where on May 27th, a judge found that Environment Minister Susan Ley has a duty of care to protect children from climate harm when approving coal mines. Since then, the Environmental Minister has approved multiple coal projects and Class Action for Climate were back in court in October.
Despite lockdowns in New South Wales and Victoria, over 10,000 strikers took part in both online and in-person strikes on National Strike Day, October 15th, to tell the government that the youth are rising, and if they don't take climate action now to meet what is needed in the IPCC report, we will vote them out in the next federal election. And during all this, our anger led Scott Morrison to announce that he will attend COP26, which was held in November.
After coming out of lockdown, students in Warrong, Sydney took part in their new fossil fuel fiestas every Friday as targeted actions outside MPs' offices and the offices of big banks. They were soon joined by students across Australia, including in Naarm, Melbourne, Newcastle and Tweed Heads.
We can honestly say that this has been one of the biggest years for us, although our work isn't done yet. The Morrison government continues to approve new fossil fuel projects every day, while Labor's climate policy fails to address any of the main criticisms with Scott Morrison's plan. We need people with real leadership willing to stand up and take action against climate change, yet our politicians have shown they are not up for the challenge. So get ready and get loud, as it's up to us to change the fate of our future. School Strike for Climate will be back next year stronger than ever. However, in the meantime, have a wonderful New Year's Eve. We'll see you then. Happy striking!